Welcome to Great Summary, digitally narrated by Andrew. This is a great summary production created for research, study, and discussion purposes. Daring Greatly is a self-help book written by Brené Brown that focuses on how being vulnerable can transform the way we live, love, parent, and lead. Throughout the book, Brown offers insights into the power of vulnerability and encourages readers to embrace it in their lives. Key takeaways. 1. Courage is needed to be vulnerable. Brown emphasizes that being vulnerable requires courage. By putting ourselves out there, we risk rejection, failure, and heartbreak. But it is only by being vulnerable that we can experience true connection and growth. Brown writes, vulnerability is about showing up and being seen. It's tough to do that when we're terrified about what people might see or think. 2. Vulnerability is essential for connection. According to Brown, vulnerability is essential for connection. When we are vulnerable, we allow others to see us as we really are, flaws and all. This creates deep connections and allows us to form strong relationships with others. Brown writes, vulnerability is the birthplace of love, belonging, joy, courage, empathy, and creativity. It is the source of hope, empathy, accountability, and authenticity. 3. Shame is a barrier to vulnerability. Brown identifies shame as a major barrier to vulnerability. Shame tells us that we are not good enough or worthy of love and belonging. It makes us hide our true selves and keeps us from forming meaningful connections with others. Brown writes, if we want to be fully engaged, to be connected, we have to be vulnerable. In order for connection to happen, we have to allow ourselves to be seen, really seen. 4. Vulnerability can transform leadership. Brown argues that vulnerability can transform leadership. Instead of leading with a power-over mentality, vulnerability allows leaders to connect with their employees and create a culture of trust, respect, and innovation. Brown writes, being vulnerable and open about what we don't know or what we need help with can build deeper relationships, can lead to better outcomes, and can create a culture of continuous improvement. 5. The importance of self-compassion. Brown emphasizes the importance of self-compassion in embracing vulnerability. We need to be kind and gentle with ourselves when we make mistakes or fail. This allows us to learn from our experiences and grow. Brown writes, we cultivate love when we allow our most vulnerable and powerful selves to be deeply seen and known, and when we honor the spiritual connection that grows from that offering with trust, respect, kindness, and affection. 6. The power of empathy. Brown also stresses the importance of empathy in creating connection and embracing vulnerability. By putting ourselves in others' shoes, we can understand their experiences and connect with them on a deeper level. Brown writes, empathy is the antidote to shame. If you put shame in a petri dish, it needs 3 things to grow exponentially: secrecy, silence, and judgment. If you put the same amount of shame in a petri dish and douse it with empathy, it can't survive. Conclusion. Daring Greatly encourages readers to embrace vulnerability and shows how it can transform our lives, relationships, and leadership. Brown's insights into the power of vulnerability and the importance of self-compassion and empathy are highly relevant in today's world, where we often feel disconnected and alone. The book provides a roadmap for becoming more vulnerable and encourages readers to take risks and put themselves out there in order to experience true connection and transformation. For more summary like this, hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you get notified when we post a new summary. Thanks for watching.